and there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Hornets and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Guys?
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Left side is Walters. Smashes through the tackle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Nice move to keep running. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Turns it upfield. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Hornets offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is the Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
The running back has it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Wilkins. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Drops back on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Hands it off on the counter. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Going to the ground. Makes his man miss. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Sees a crease. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
He almost punched. For 6, they'll get him down at the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Illini.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Hornets are flying down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Watt. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Complete. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They'll run it. Trying to fight his way through that tackle when he's brought down. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? To the air, it's Wilkins. Fires to the middle. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Trying to get the corner. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
The defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on the...
It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. They'll get him on the ground, but he... all the way down to the 10.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Selling the fake. Caught. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires it incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Motion from the back. They'll try to get the first through the air. Flips it out in the flat. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. And the Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going over the top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They'll run it. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down, got to use their time wisely. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st. Hauls it in. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Hornets racing to the line in a hurry-up. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout by the offense.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Wilkins. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. They get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the ground with the counter. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Catch in the middle. It's Watt. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make them a little bit uncomfortable, the defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Out wide left, it's Watt. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets...
Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Number 95, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Quick give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On the option. Breaks into the open. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Finding some room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. Not going to give him a chance to make the play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. The fake wants to throw. At the 45, on his way. Got a lot of room to the right. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Hornets.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You've got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Illinois offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blown the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he's got some space. Gets away from one, finds some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Handoff again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Bush is ahead. He's got 1st down yardage as they move into the 44.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown to Illini. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 2 of the day. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news. Handoff from the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down. Quarterback changing the play. The handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it. In traffic, it's blocked. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Maybe a bit of a gamble going for it on 4th and short from their own 46. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Can't get him to the ground. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Drops back. It's Wilkins. Gets rid of it. Quick completion on the out route. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Drops back on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Caught on the RPO. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And he's going to score. Touchdown! The Hornets come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Moses. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical.
Hauls it in, the first down and more.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab on the left. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hornets will have it first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Turning it on. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athletic.
Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Hornets. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Working on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Hand off from the shotgun. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. See some running room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Zings it complete to the right.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
From the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Hornets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Hornets. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Looking left. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's blocked. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Hornets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Got it. Down he goes.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Hand it to the back. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
I know exactly what I have to do.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's got it on the right. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hornets. And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, and that elusive victory is oh so close if they can hang on till the end.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely...
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Quick handoff. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like this.
Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On play action. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Hornets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And he'll run it into the end zone. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was in...
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Sets his feet. It's Wilkins. Between the hashes, it's Watt. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Hornets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's got the back in the middle. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Hornets will punt this one away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is all.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Sets his feet, it's Wilkins. A shot toward the end zone, and that one's incomplete.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. This should be the last play of the quarter. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Buys time to his left. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Gets the back moving. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Rush right in his face. Got his man. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Hornets will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but keeps it on the ground. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Right at the line. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Hornets have this offense rolling. Throws it off the RPO. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's got the 1st down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Caught. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moses. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Hornets, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're all over him. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't.
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Going for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
This one's complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Drops back on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Hornets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You got to love seeing that. If you're...
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. First play of this drive. Throws for the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Powers inside. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Hornets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that... The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. give as they work on that clock. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Back to throw, it's Wilkins. This time on target. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the... The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Right side, it's Watt. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to throw one first. The quick out. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll need a bunch on second down. To the air, it's Wilkins. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. With the run on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hornets. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity.
This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Hornets and the Navy Midshipmen. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Wasting no time taking a shot. Picked off in the opening drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Caught. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Hornets want to crank the tempo.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll... Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man on the outside. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hornets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Time to take a shot. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Drops back on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going for the big play, trying to barrel in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Just smothered on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Sells to fake. Touchdown, Hornets. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Wants to throw on first. Caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Moses. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hornets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off play action on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hornets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Making the adjustment. Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
That first down was rather Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Watt. Makes the tackle. This will likely be the last play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 10 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
And no chance at a return here. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready. Yeah, go.
Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Dangerous throw there, this knocked down and incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Man, the receiver right now is just living rent-free in that cornerback's head. Early in the game, caught a bunch of in-breaking routes. Now he catches the corner route. He can run the entire route tree, and right now, he's just running wild.
The handoff. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drop.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Wants to go up top on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
You know what, recently, and it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it pay dividends on that third down.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Play action on first down. He slings it deep to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They go to the counter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Moves the pocket. It's Wilkins. He wants to take the top off. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Good. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Motion from the back. Working the ground game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Hornets! And this time they'll go to the running game. He's past the marker. Maybe some room here. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that. from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Hornets and the ECU Pirates. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact.
To the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Moving the pocket, it's Wilkins. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Flips it out in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
That's caught. It's Watt. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Hornets. They're going to run it. Still running at the 40.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Hornets can really attack on this 2nd and short. On his feet at the 40. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Following that Have a player who is shaken up. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wilkins. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide.
Makes the catch and he's free. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Hornets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They're going to run it. And he's in. Touch.
Let's go.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Moses. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Hornets. No. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Drops back on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He's looking to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Able to keep them from getting a return. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Hornets come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but When you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Out wide left, it's Moses. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll go to the air. Moves to his right. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
On the play. First down for the offense.
And the Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Hornets. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Got some green grass. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for running room. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the air, it's Wilkins. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Hornets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. He's past the sticks. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hornets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Hornets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. They'll run the screen. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Right side, it's Moses. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Hornets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On target over the middle. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Hornets with the 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires complete on the crosser. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Tries it on the sneak. And we have breaking news. They score yet. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than